So I'm going to be playing humans for the second league of the day. I was talking a little bit before this started, how I think this video started, how I think humans is pretty well positioned with the way things are panning out. Like now that people know Phoenix is busted, and people are doing a lot to prepare for like the Phoenix matchup, including the Phoenix deck itself, like kind of warping itself to try to beat itself. Like most notably Surgicals in the main over gut shots. I think humans could be stopped to come back. Like a lot of the big reason that Arclight was favored at all against humans, in my opinion, is they had gut shot main deck, and now that they're cutting those for surgical extraction, I think that there's a good chance that like humans actually ends up being the favorite over Arclight. And you also have a lot of sideboard cards. I mean, you do have to have a lot of sideboard cards for the matchup, I think, but I think that if you build your deck in such a way that you just have the thing in the ice covered, like you don't generally lose to the Phoenix plan unless there's like multiple on turn 2 or whatever. Like you just don't generally lose to that plan. You lose to the thing in the ice plan. And most notably, you couldn't keep up with the thing in the ice without an Aether Vial because of like cards like Gut Shot and stuff like that. You just couldn't get under it ever. And so I think that with that changing, humans can be set up to be good against Arclight. It can be set up to be, I think this configuration is very good against Dredge, and I think it is generally favored against Dredge anyway, but that is something that I've disagreed with one of my subscribers in the chat. I think you're a subscriber. Are you a subscriber? I'm gonna feel really stupid if you're not. Oh, yeah, you are. I'm so professional. And I think that humans is also like really good against Burn right now. I think it is bad against both Amulet and Tron, but I think it's good against everything else. Like all these weird decks people are playing that have like a bunch of Chalice of the Voids in them, all this like nonsense with like Eldrazi cards that people are trying to do to beat Arclight Phoenix, I think actually just like is an insane matchup for humans. Like it's just, I mean, we all remember how good the Eldrazi Tron matchup is for humans, right? Like I think it's the same, it's just like the same deck, right? Where like Chalice doesn't really matter. Like their Eldrazi cards are just kind of clunky and weak to Reflector Mage. And now we have even more removal spells in the form of like Deputy of Detention. And like we even have like a Venser in our deck to kind of combat that. So this is the list from Dylan Hand's article that he posted. Well, Dylan Hand's What We'd Play. So the SCG What We'd Play. Dylan Hand said that he would play humans this weekend. And this is the list from that article. It has the mana base I know and love. It has the traditional 12 1-drops. Notably up the 4th Kitesail Freebooter from what I normally play. And it has the Anafenza in the other flex slot. So, you know, the 8 3-drops plus an Anafenza. So, not a ton wild going on. Anafenza, notably, like, the card that's supposed to be, like, reasonable against Arclight and good against Dredge. I think it is good against Dredge. I think it is I think it's really mediocre against Arclight. Not only is it a 3-drop that still dies to their 1-mana removal spells like Lightning Axe and Flame Slash, but it also like is really hard. Like they're not going to just discard Phoenixes into this, you know what I'm saying? So like it kind of is more, I don't know. I think it's a very soft hate piece, and I don't even think it's actually that good. Like I would still consider Bugler. I think Bugler is far better against Phoenix. Like I'll just say that. I think if it weren't for Dredge being popular, this card wouldn't even be considered at all. Because I think that Bugler is just much, much better against Phoenix. It's just very good against their like blue-red control plan they try to take against you. The sideboards where things get a little different. Revoker is interesting innovation that I haven't really tried yet that I'm excited to try out because it is good against like Tron and it's like pretty good against like Whir, stuff like that. All the Engineered Explosives decks, it's another Meddling Mage, which is really, really nice. We have both the Staticasters and the Deputy of Detentions, which are going to be houses against Dredge while still like not sacrificing anything in the mirror style matchups. We have 2 Surgicals, which makes a lot of sense. I mean, we're on the hate graveyard plan. So it's like this is just the best graveyard hate in my opinion, even though we're a Thalia deck and it's kind of awkward there. 2 Dismembers to cover thing in the ice. Also, once again, like good in like creatures matchups, which there's plenty of. 4 Auriok Champions. This is a concession to both Burn and Dredge being good decks. They are fantastic about those matchups. Also insane against Shadow. So, like, you know, there's, like, 3 really popular, really, like, played decks in Modern right now that you just have, like, an insane hate piece for. And so, like, it makes a lot of sense playing 4 of them right now, I think. Like, previously I was only a fan of 3. Now I actually really like 4. And last but not least, Venser. I'm not sure I like this in my 4-drop slot, but it is, like, another Reflector Mage that also has a lot more utility. I've never really liked Venser, but we're going to give him a try. And, yeah, that's basically the breakdown. Any questions? Anything intelligent to say? Isn't 4 Auriok Sideboard totally stock? So from what I've been playing a lot of 3. 4 has picked up a lot in popularity for sure, but I think in general, like the consensus before was 3, and like people are kind of moving to 4. But it would not surprise me at all if 4 was more popular now. I haven't kept up with like a super close finger on the pulse. I do know that people have been playing 4, but I don't know if it's super stock, right? Of all the matchups, Anafenza helped me the most was Hardened Scales. Actually, that makes a lot of sense. I should have said that earlier. Hardened Scales, I didn't really talk about it at all. I think Anafenza is probably at its best in that matchup. Like, just being able to, like, stop all of the Ravager shit. Yeah, no, like, no, you're very much right. I think it's actually probably, like, Closet the best matchup, not Close, for that card. We just need, like, a land. This hand's just absurd, right? This hand just, like, doesn't feel good to me. Like, it looks good, it is good, but I don't know. For some reason, this hand makes me unhappy. Mostly because I don't love the plan. Like, if we're playing against Arclight, like, the plan's just kind of awkward. We have, like, Reflector Mage that we're really hoping to be able to cast. We're going to take a lot of damage off this stupid canopy. Just, like, not in love with it. Yeah, I would like to pay the white. What do you think I'm doing with the white in my pool? Alright. Dark Slick Shore's Serum Visions? Are we about to get, like, the Ad Nauseam first round? This is, like, one of those decks I was talking about that, like, isn't, like, among the ones I listed and among the, like, what you consider top decks. But, like, Ad Nauseam is an insanely good matchup for humans. That's what this deck's called. I'm tempted to just play a champion on turn 2 if this is Ad Nauseam. That might just be bad. Okay, yeah, now it's just definitely bad because now we can just like champion plus Meddling Mage in turn 3. So yeah, let's just do the thing. That was such a good draw. This Ancient Ziggurat makes me feel so much better about this hand. I should have posted in the humans group that I'm playing humans right now. If one of you guys in the chat is in the humans group and want to do that for me, I would love you forever. Oh yes, it is. Yes, dude. Spoils of the Vault. I think I'm supposed to take Angel's Grace? I could take Pentad Prism. That actually is probably the best. Everything's redundant except the Pentad Prism. I'm taking this Pentad Prism. Their hand is just like so slow and bad otherwise. Their hand is... I guess I should write this down. Notepad. Boop. Mine. Grace. X2. Spoils. X2. Man, they're probably so tilted to be playing against humans online. Humans wasn't even very popular online before because it's like kind of expensive. I think on the draw, I'm guessing fairies. Nah, Ad Nauseam is much more common with the Dark Slick Shores, I think. Glaceon. On the draw, you definitely don't Kitesail, but on the play, you can just play second champ. Yeah, no, you're probably right with that. Pentad Prism anyway! What? What? Why is my opponent so lucky? So lucky. Thalia's Lieutenant. That'll seal this game quick. So it's tempting to name... It's very tempting to name Angel's Grace here, but I think I'm supposed to name Ad Nauseam. Right? Because then they have to, like, spoils for Lightning Storm if they want to get anything going. I haven't looked at an Ad Nauseam deck list recently. I'm going to do that real quick. Ad Nauseam Modern. Laboratory Maniac, Spirit Guide, Pact of Negation, Angel's Grace, Spoils, Lightning Storm. Yeah, like, there's not really accomplishing anything until they find the Lightning Storm to, like, kill my Meddling Mage. Alright, yeah, let's just make a white, put this champion. Yeah, there's just no reason not to name, Ad Nauseam, I think. Because, like, they just don't commonly play an answer to this. And, like, we're going to kill them long before anything matters. Is this Spoils? Sure. They probably have to name Lightning Storm and hope it's on their top whatever cards. Could be a Pact. Yeah, they could name Pact of Negation. Either way, this is kind of risky, right? No matter what, this is kind of risky, I think. And constricts their mana. This is tough. Like, it looks kind of bad, but, like, even still, I think this is, like, fine for us. Let's update my little sheet. Mine's gone. The first spoils is gone, and they're going to have to use a grace to not die, even if they name for pact. Boop, 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 boop. I guess I can take this time to post in the humans group. What did they name? They named Pact of Negation, right? Yeah, they named Pact of Negation. That makes sense. Alright, we're not packed for this matchup. Like, we can bring in Revokers because these name Pintat Prisms, which is kind of nice. Surgical is pretty bad. Deputy of Detention kind of can hit some stuff sometimes. Like, we need to get Reflector Mages out of our deck, so... like, these are just, like, common cards that we should put in. Sure. Let's post in the humans group. I'm so sorry. Modern humans. I apologize for any noises. Boop. Alright, I posted. Consider me a good citizen. Alright, what else sucks? I haven't even started looking. Mantis Rider is kind of just beatdown-y. All of our beatdown creatures are reasonable. Anafenza is just bad, right? Like, it's just like a worse piece of pressure than Mantis Rider, so we just like cut the next piece of pressure. I think this makes sense. It's like that or Thalia's Lieutenant. Oh, but I want the more efficient stuff. Alright, yeah, we'll just do it like this. How did the league with Amulet go? I went 3-2, but I punted pretty hard, Brock. I did not play super awesome because I am bad. And it's sad because like I think I was playing like kind of fine early in the league, but I think it's just a keep. As time went on, I like started playing worse, and of course that's when like all of the Amulet gods showed up. Like I had Edgar in the chat, I had Will in the chat, I had everybody there to like watch me absolutely drop kick the match, which is like I guess that's fine because now they're like, well, now I know that. Wow, 2 Lotus Blooms, no lands. This feels like a good time to Thalia them on turn 2. What do you guys think? Human. Okay. Green. Noble Hierarch. I'm not sure they can actually beat this Thalia Guardian of Thraben. When do these come off? They have like a million turns, right? Did you draw land? My opponent is the luckiest. Aether Vial, huh? Aether Vial. White. Here's a Thalia. Thalia! It's still going to be pretty good unless they draw another land. Oh, I do not care, big dog. You can do whatever you like. Alright, looks like they're going to lose one of them. Okay. Yes, I'd like to use Aether Vial's ability. Venser? That's kind of nice. That's kind of nice. We just like pick up their land, right? What if we just like pick up their land? We can attack for 3, pick up their land, pass, and then like both of their stupid amulets like don't do anything. I kind of like that. I like shutting up with their blooms. All right. Let's focus. Concentrate. Combat. Let's attack for 3 first. This is just a beating. This is what I'm talking about. This matchup is just repulsive. It is absolutely unreal how bad this matchup is for them. Blue. Here's a Venser. Beat this card ever. What's gonna happen? What's the target? Where are you going? I'm so glad that That's on stream. I'm so glad. Oh no. Opponent, what happened? How did everything fall apart? Hey, Mason Clive, thanks for the host. I really appreciate it. How was your stream? You just missed an absolute bodying. Or freaking ad nauseum opponent just had 2 blooms on suspend with only 1 land and had a Thalia in play. And for turn, I just like play my Venser, Shaper Savant, and just bounce their land. And so their 2 blooms are just stuck. Oh, yes, I'd love to play first. 1 drop into 2 drop into more things to do. Okay, keep. I'm owning. Hello, professional Magic player Drake. Oh, that's me. I am not a professional, however, I am trying. I'm a man who tries his hardest. That counts for something, right? We just finished 3-2 on an Amulet League where I like punted my 2 losses into the like moon. We would only gotten game 3s, but still, it's just like an absolute punt, which kind of sucks. Tapped, Temple Garden, go. Hello? Well, I have a Thalia. A Thalia and an attack for 1. Is that good enough? I don't know. Hopefully. I don't really know. I have like 2 pumps next turn, so maybe like 2 pump chump. Can like Thalia Image. That's so flavorful. I like literally have Thalia and then Thalia's Lieutenant here. Like, come on, look at this flavor. How do you not love this deck? If you don't love humans, I don't know what's wrong with you. Everything's awesome. It's just all awesome, all flavorful, all cute. I love it all. Whatever this deck is seems like it's vastly... Whoa, no! Opponent, what is this? What is this? What does this thing do? You gonna cast Revitalize on me? First strike, triple lifelink. I'm laughing at this now. This thing's probably gonna push my shit in. Like, how do I beat a 4/4? It's like a Baneslayer Angel for 2 mana. My opponent has figured it out. They have figured Modern out. It's broken. Creatures are lame. Get them out. Fuck you, Mitch. See, look at this creature. Is this creature lame? It's it that rides as 1. It's literally riding as 1. Oh. Damn. That's awkward. Huh. Am I supposed to play Champion? I don't really know how this game's going to play out. I won't lie to you. I feel like I'm supposed to Lieutenant, then just copy Lieutenant. That feels like what I'm supposed to do. But I could go Champion Lieutenant. Go... I can do Champion Lieutenant attack with everybody. Is that reasonable? I don't hate that. And then next turn we have like Image plus something else maybe. Like if we draw another 2-drop. I don't know. The thing is that they like exile this, my like Image is much worse. And I don't want my Image to be worse. This actually is a closer decision than I think it should be. Like it feels like I'm actually supposed to Lieutenant Image. That lets me attack for 5 this turn. And then just have like a billion power in play. But Champion Lieutenant isn't the worst. Champion Lieutenant still lets me attack for a reasonable amount. Attack for like 4. I think I'm going to do it. I don't know what punishes me here. Yeah, I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do it. White. Like, if they have a removal spell, I just don't care that much. Right click, attack with all. Boom. I mean, the art is sweet. Nourishing Shoal Galta. This deck is gas. Wait, what? Are they Nourishing Shoal Galting me? Gonk Gang, what are you talking about? I like the Champion play? Well, thank you, Brock. No! Oh, no! Modern Staple Chaplain's Blessing. Fuck! Alright, what is this? At the beginning of the end step? Alright, fine. Attack, you won't. Alright, that's awkward. They're 2-mana Chaplain's Blessing. Help me, chat. You're my only hope. Alright, let's sack this and draw a card. I don't know what I can draw that's better, but maybe I'll draw something that's better. That ain't it, Chief. Blue, white. Here's this thing. It says first strike. Oh, I need to actually, like, be remotely intelligent. What the hell? First strike? Copy this. I don't know. Let's put the stuff in the stack. Make that a 4/4. Make this a 3/3 or whatever. Oh, make that a 5/5. I like 5/5. 5/5 is nice. Yes. Okay. Is there just like attack for 5? Yeah, it's just attack for 5, and then hold back a 5/5. All right. What is this black? You're just like trading? I guess I have another one. Maybe this trade makes sense. I don't know. I feel pretty happy to trade off their thing for my thing. Like I still have a 5/5 and a 3/3. Are they about to play just something bigger? I'm about to get like Baneslayer Angel or something? Oh no, don't wrath me. I'll be really sad if they wrath me. They should have another one? Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god! Stop! My opponent just tapped their other land and passed. Can we talk about this for a minute? Where's the Reflector Mage when I need one? Sure, I'll take a champion. Alright, look. I'm going to make my stuff big, okay? I may have just ordered the rest of High Tide. You need help. I need to auto-yield these triggers. I'm not very intelligent. Alright, here's this thing. Always yield. Hey, yep, this is all fine. They're just going to wait it out. Alright. Go to combat. Let's just attack for 8. Hopefully they don't have Serra Ascendant in their deck. I'm going to assume by that block that they don't. Though they might. Like, Serra Ascendant would be a natural fit for this deck, although fetch lands don't make a ton of sense in a Serra Ascendant deck. I'm ready to get Baneslayer Angeled. I need to be Baneslayer Angeled. I've not been Baneslayer Angeled enough in my life. The hell is this? Whenever my Coid Shepherd or another creature you control with power 5 or greater dies, you may gain 5 life. This doesn't have power 5 or greater when it flips. Opponent, what the hell are you doing? Opponent, I really think we should talk about this. A human, preferably one that flies. I'll take it. Opponent, let's... Honestly, I really think we need to have a conversation. I'm worried about you. Your health and well-being is at stake here. Let all this shit happen. Make my stuff huge. Alright, this is a 9/9. Will become a 10/10 when I attack, which means that they cannot block it. Combat. Attack for this mini. Is this cube? Sebastian, I've not even seen these cards in cube. These cards are foreign to me in every form and fashion. These cards don't exist in cube. They're not real. I don't know what the hell I'm playing against. But honestly, this 4/4 first strike lifelinker they've had every turn has been a bit much. Oh my god. Does it add them the team just itself? Oh fuck. You've got to be kidding me with this. How do they have so many of these chaplain's blessings? God damn it. I have no idea what my attack is supposed to look like. Do I even have an attack? Oh my gosh, you've got to be kidding me with this. They could just gain 1 billion life. So we attack for 9. They don't have enough first strike. So if we attack with this, this, and this, and this. We can't attack with anything with 4 toughness. So we attack with this, this, this. They can pair up a block where they put like this in front of this. This and this in front of this, and have a 4/4. Okay, I think I figured out the attack. I think this is the attack. All right, we're just gonna attack like this and hope nothing bad happens. I'm going to laugh when hating on this guy's deck and lose. Oh no, dude, I told you I'm never beating this card. Like I don't actually understand how I'm supposed to beat this thing. It's a freaking 4/4 first strike trample lifelink. Like what the hell is this? Although the chump blocks isn't a good sign for my opponent. Although I'm not actually able to gain life. Yep, they go to 17. They might actually just be able to race me here. Which, A, is kind of repulsive. B is kind of repulsive. Human. Like, they can just gain so much life. Oh, is this every instep? You've got to be kidding me. I'm dead. What? It's just another Chaplain's Blessing? Is this like number 4? Oh, obviously, it's Heroes Reunion. God, Drake, are you stupid? Yeah, this makes a lot of sense. Am I just dead in 2? 8, 11? I'm just like dead. They can just take this whole hit. Unreal. Unreal. You're on time, pal. You're on freaking time. What are my lines? 16, 20, 24. So I can alpha, and they have to block something. But I think they can just go block, block, block. Take 16. Oh, no. We have another human in play. All right. So, no, this actually gets interesting. All right, I think this is a math is for blockers moment. Though this I might not supposed to be attacking with. 18, 25. I'm sorry, 23. Never mind. We have to attack with this rider, I think, to force a block on something bigger. Although I don't know, we just lose it. I'm just gonna attack like this. Math is for blockers. Unfucking real. I'm just dead. Unfucking real. Incredible. Incredible. We died to the the 3 Chaplain's Blessing Heroes Reunion deck. I believe opponent is finding the correct block. No fear. Friendly leagues are something. Yeah, they are. Friendly leagues are great. Hey, don't hit on my friendly leagues. Oh, I did not update my deck list. I am so sorry. Thank you for reminding me. Obviously, there's another Lone Rider. What is this fucking league so far, man? Beat ad nauseum. All right, I updated the deck list. I'm sorry. I just noticed that one of you guys checked for the deck list. I just updated it. I'm sorry. Okay. I put it went to 1. Yeah, they just had like an extra token, right? Alright, you got me. You got me. The old Heroes Reunion deck, huh? Resplendent Angel. That's a magic card. Get this card in my deck. These cards in my deck. This card in my deck. I don't think I want to do the rest of this shit. Thalia seems kind of heinous, although they have a bunch of life gain effects. I just don't actually understand. Not in love with Kitesail Freebooter at all. Taking their life gain effects seems really bad. I think we can trim a Thalia. Maybe like the beatdown creature is just like worse than like a Freebooter. Like blocks flyers at least. This feels incorrect. This thing's bigger than this thing. Oh, unreal. Kitesail Freebooter, it's Chaplain's Blessing. I mean, modern staple Chaplain's Blessing. We've already established I'm never beating the card, so no sense preparing for it. I'm going to keep this. And fucking incredible. I just don't understand how I was ever supposed to win this game. Well, we kind of have the same hand as last time, but we realized that it doesn't matter. Because A, their things are bigger than my things, and B, they're just going to gain life to race me. What have we learned today? I think I'm going to champion Thalia's Lieutenant. And that way I can go champion Image Thalia's Lieutenant on the next turn. My opponent in the tank on Noble Hierarch on turn 1. Just gonna sit here and watch you lose while doing my lit studies homework. Thanks, Z Budzinski. I really appreciate your support here. I'm out here. I'm fighting for my life out here. Surgical Chaplain's Blessing. Got Gang, you're a genius. I don't know why I didn't think of it. You're an absolute genius. God, that sucks. Mantis for attackers too, I guess. Forget Freeman. Listen, Freeman. I'm sorry, I just noticed your comment. What's up, Freeman? I assume that's Joseph. They're gaining life rather than fighting you for it. Yeah, no, I don't want to pay life, right? Like, that's just bad. Like, this is all about life gain. This is a life gain matchup. When you lose to this in 2, can you screenshot it? I love the fetch planes pass. Can we talk about this? There's also a train coming. Train. Choo. I'm going to get Raft this game, and it's going to be great. I'm never playing around outside of this deck. Always yield. TJ Murphy, TJW Murphy, 123. Thank you much for the follow. I appreciate you. You're the best. You're just in time to watch me get absolutely reamed by a life gain strategy. All right, play your stupid Lone Rider. Play it. Play it. Oh, turn to Heroes Reunion, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, if I just like hit them for 7, does that count as time walking them? I want this to count as time walking them. What's the math? I should grow the Thalia's Lieutenant because it's going to get bigger and that's important to me. Yeah, whatever. Wait. So, yeah. Wait, hold on. Am I doing this right? Yeah, I'm doing this fine. Alright. We have the Exalted draw. Alright, let's hope that this is good enough. White, blue, here's this thing. Let's try this again, opponent. Remember that part where I hit you for 1 billion? Let's run that back. Always yield. Alright, combat. Hit you for 13. Go! Stop it! We have a turn 4 around Heroes Reunion. Surely that will be good enough. We have another Heroes Reunion. What is this? Resplendent Angel. I think you might be dead. Good, dear opponent. I'm afraid you may be dead. Not a genius. Yeah! Ugh! Not gonna lose in 2 today. No, sir. We are not losing in 2 today. You know what's sad is whoever was saying the thing about Kitesail Freebooter, I'm legitimately considering putting this goddamn card in my deck. Because I have no idea what the Meddling Mage. What am I going to name? Freaking Resplendent Angel? Probably. I can't beat that card. This is unreal. I don't know. I just did some math. He gained 7. How could he lose? That's what I'm talking about. Still think you might have 2-turn clock still. Hey, what's up, Dylan? Dylan, did you see game 1? Did you see what happened to us game 1? I did. I needed a freaking nut draw. I couldn't win. Keep. We're naming Resplendent Angel with this Meddling Mage on turn 2. It's just happening. It's just like... That's like clearly the card I'm never beating in a million years. Although I have a Reflector Mage for it, so maybe I'm supposed to wait. I don't know. So far, I've seen... I don't even remember the name of the other thing. What was the 5/4 thing that when a creature with too much power dies, you gain 5 life? What the hell does that thing do? Because I feel like I'm supposed to name like Baneslayer Angel or something reasonable. That is fine. They now have a 4/4 first strike lifelinker or whatever. I think I'm still going to name Resplendent Angel. I'm not naming Chaplain's Blessing or Heroes Reunion. I refuse to name those cards with my Meddling Mage. Alright. Alright, opponent. Do you have a stupid Resplendent Angel? Oh, whatever. That's the card I can't beat. I'm naming it. White. Blue. Let me make sure that's actually the name of this card. Let me Google this stupid thing. Resplendent Angel. Yeah, cool. Unfreaking real. Resplendent. When was the last time you named this, Dylan? Is this a common name with your meddling mages? Is that something you name often? My Colid Shepherd. Yeah, I mean, how can I forget the staple? My Colid Shepherd. Name is Johnny's Primate. You think that's in their deck? I don't know. It seems like they're a Lone Rider deck more than they're a Johnny's Primate deck. Honestly, the deck's kind of sweet. Like, I don't know if it's good against Arclight, because I haven't seen Path to Exile yet. But I'm hoping they just, like, spend their time gaining life. Yeah, gain a bunch of life. Gain it real good. So that we can Meddling Mage them. Or not Meddling Mage them. What the hell is this card called? Reflector Mage? Yeah, that thing. And step. Yes. Put this into play. Alright, you gain 3 more life. Transform your thing. Yes, I'd like to use Aether Vial's ability. Champion of the Parish. That's a nice one. So we're going to play Champion, Reflector Mage, Hold Up Image. I think I like that. Yeah, I like this. I like this play. Champion, blue, white. I can't believe I'm taking this deck so seriously. Like, the fact we lost game 1. Game 1! Unreal. Yeah, that. What do you do with this? Alright, pick that up. Now, they can play it next turn. Hopefully they don't know, but they can actually just play it next turn. I could name it with Phantasmal Image, but I think I'm just gonna... I want them to commit their mana into this Phantasmal Image, so I think I'm willing to just, like, kind of let it happen. Alright, go. This is just unreal. Shocking? Shocking. Down to 19. We getting a My Colid Shepherd thing? Advent of the Worm. Oh no, opponent. How did everything go so wrong? This is... Alright, this is a little brutal. Watch, we'll still lose this game. We're still 100% to lose this game. Make no mistakes. We're still 100% to lose this game. Get this out of my face. Did you know this has instant speed on it? I guess I could put like a Thalia and you would want to respond or whatever. I'll put this in the stack. Let's go ahead and just crack this. Let's see what we draw. Thalia's a tenant. So we can do the thing. I like doing the thing. So we should tick this up to 3. Draw. Mantis Rider. Holy shit. This is like an embarrassment of riches. White. White. Don't wrath me, bro. Watch, they'll have like Settle the Wreckage next turn or something. Oh, I have to put these in the stack? Sure, fine. And I'm yielding to that one. Not yielding to this one. Yes, do the trick. Put the thing into play. I don't know. Here you go. Here's some triggers. Always out of this one. Where are you going? Opponent, you're playing green-white life gain. I can't beat that. Alright, we managed to squeak out a narrow victory against green-white life gain. Yeah, sure. You got me. I got it. Sorcery Speed Advent. What face? We won. Sebastian, are you proud of me? I'm proud. Everyone in chat, you should be really proud. Someone take this man back to 2017 where dabbing belongs. Listen, Brock. I just now read that comment and I don't appreciate your slander. Oh, we've been live for 3.5 hours. I'm proud of you. You know what? Thank you. I'm proud of myself. Why are we playing a meta deck in a friendly league? Laughing my ass off. Dude, friendly leagues are great. What do you mean? I just played a friendly league, like, last league and played against, like, that stupid white Eldrazi deck, which is actually, like, barely on the radar. Like, that's something that people are doing to beat Arclight, and, like, haven't played against it anywhere. Like, it's in a friendly league, and then played against double Phoenix. Like, I played against, like, what, one nonsense deck? Yeah, I played against that stupid Aspertold deck. But that's, like, even a deck that people are trying. It's not even like that's that off the chain. It's, like, something you might actually play against at Opens. I think friendly leagues are great testing, to be honest. You can add that one to the list of quotes, too. This hand kind of sucks, but turn 2 Thalia on the play is kind of nice. I'm really tempted to keep this. Thalia on the play is real nice. No one drop though is a real tilt. It's on the play. I'm keeping this because it's on the play. This hand has like functional mana and like good cards. I just don't think I can mulligan it. And look, they're mulliganing. We're fine. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, Drake, I think that take is not great. Either one is fine. What do you mean? Friendly leagues. Yeah. I think my take's fine. Like, there's more people playing in friendly leagues to begin with. And I think that acting like you're only going to play against meta decks in Modern is absurd. Like, that's just, like, not even remotely reasonable. Adam Olds? Why is there an A in the middle? It'd be Adam Olds. It'd be so good. Adam A. Olds, 64. Thank you much for the follow. I really appreciate it. All right, yeah, we're dead. I was so excited to have my turn 2 Thalia in a matchup that it just does not matter at all. I guess we just have to name Walking Blister, right? And this Canopy is like, this is one of the worst matchups for Canopy, too. Dang. Took a gamble. Walking Ballista. Alright. We got a thing. So I think people play random shit equally in both, and better players usually play in comp leagues. I don't know that that's true. Yeah, that's fine. Like, to say better players play in one or the other, like, definitively seems like kind of just nonsense. Like, people that are willing to gamble more play in comp leagues, so maybe that's true. But, like, I don't know. Like, I don't see myself really ever playing because I just want to play Magic indefinitely. I don't really care that much what I'm playing against because, like, no matter what... Okay, pause here for a second. We're dead anyway. Pause here. No matter what, we're not going to have a relevant sample size. And you and I talked about this in the Team Nova chat, Austin. No matter what, we're not going to have a relevant sample size of matches out of the leagues we play to actually determine how any deck is against other decks, right? So the only reason I'm actually playing these decks is to kind of see how they feel like as far as like compared to other decks in Modern. Like from my side. Like how does this feel playing this deck versus playing Arclight? Which one feels like it's doing something more powerful? Which feels like something it's like attacking, you know, angles that other Modern decks are playing or whatever. You know, it's just like I'm trying to figure out how the deck operates more so than how it lines up against specific decks in the format. If I wanted to find out, like, for instance, how a deck's Arclight matchup was going to be, I would just, like, test with one of you guys and play Arclight on stream or whatever, and just, like, we would test in a testing session. If I wanted to find out how a deck was against any I guess the relevant top tier, I would go, like, once again, get you guys to have, like, top tier decks and, like, make sure I'm playing against, for sure, high caliber players instead of taking the gamble in either one. Like, I'm not going to take the gamble if I want to play against top tier players. I'll just, like, ask you guys to test with me. So, like, if at the point at which I'm deciding to play leagues, it's more of just to figure out how the deck feels and how a configuration of a deck feels than it is to, like, actually figure out specific, like, information. And at which point, it doesn't actually even matter that much that I have an opponent. Like, I legitimately could probably goldfish and figure this out, but it is a little bit cleaner to actually play against an opponent. And, like, sometimes you do get matchups that I'm like, hey, I wanted to see how my sideboard lines up against this matchup now. But, like, realistically, if I wanted to do that, I wouldn't be playing leagues. Like, if that was specifically what I was looking for, I wouldn't be playing leagues to do that. So what do you think about the picture my friend took of you? He texted me back the other day and said, Zach, look at Twitter. So people making memes of your face. Yeah, that's Sue. Drake is one of the top 2 professionals player in the world, and he plays friend leagues. Oh, listen, Brock. Well, no, IDK about that one. I mean, he's okay. Top 2 professionals, ladies and gentlemen. All right, I've been talking this whole time. Do we have a prayer of ever winning this game? We have a Reflector Mage we're trying to get to. So our plan to win this game is to aggro them out. We can't get bigger than them, right? So if we can't get bigger than them, we can Thalia to, like, attack this thing down. A Thalia block's nice, actually. They all block kind of nice. Like, we can first strike, but then they have modular. I want to set it up to where I can Reflector Mage them the most. Like, I can most likely, like, get a good Reflector Mage out of this. So I think I like... I can put this to a 3/3 block. I guess this shuts down them, like, casting, like, Mox Opals and shit. Like, they have a fair number of non-creature spells, right? I think I still want to put this into play. They have a fair number of non-creature spells, and they've cast none of them. They have, like, Animation Module, they have, like, Hardened Skills, they have Mox Opal, all this shit, and I want to, like, kind of shut all that off. So I think I'm going to play the Thalia anyway. Like, we need to get them to make some kind of weird attack. Like, we need to want them to, like, attack this into this to, like, grow this or whatever. And that way we can, like, try to set up for a good Reflector Mage. The other means I'm supposed to attack. Because I'm fine with this double block. Yes, I'm supposed to attack for 2. Opponent in the tank. Which one of the top 2? I'm probably 2. At the point at which, so you can figure this out. Whenever somebody says they finished top X, they're probably on like the lower half of that X, right? Like nobody says I finished top 32 that was in the top 16. So you can probably just be like, okay, whatever, you're like 25th or whatever. So if you say top 2 versus the best, then you could probably safely assume that I am second. Since clearly I'm a professional. Hoodwink 325. I think what you're saying makes sense. You know, Hoodwink, that's the nicest thing anybody's ever said to me. It's not true. Actually, people are very great and wholesome and say a lot of nice things. I think we should forego everything Drake said. I think there's an E in forego, right? And Austin said and just junned him out instead. That sounds like an awful idea. I think we should play humans because that deck's awesome. Like, humans are just like super cool. Although my opponent is terrified of this Thalia. They just don't know how they're going to win. We should all be junding in every format? That seems like a stretch. It seems like a stretch. My opponent is just like trying to catch up on time. See, what it is, my opponent is really nice. They felt bad that I spent so much time explaining like why I play friendly leagues because it's like less money. So like at the point at which your opponents are irrelevant, it's like less money to play. So you can just like play Moto infinitely because the EV is flatter. And so they recognized that I was doing this wholesome act and decided that they wanted to help me catch up on time so that, you know, if it came down to timing, that it would at least be close. All right, there you go. You're at 18. Take it. Hiya. Taste it! Now there should be like Arcbound Ravager and I can never win, right? That's just how this goes. I name Walking Ballista. They have like the Overseer Arcbound draw with no ballistas. Even Hangerback Walker is pretty terrifying. Although if we can get this Anafenza down, it might be in okay shape. But like that island is not looking good at casting this Anafenza. I won't lie. It looks a lot better when you don't have Anafenza in your deck. Paying mana. Not paying mana. Thinking about paying mana. Paying mana. Can I see the list? Drake, have you ever heard of Goryo's Phoenix? Broadcast, I can't say I have. What does Goryo's Phoenix do? Gab, if you're talking to me, then it should be on your screen. Hey, look at that! I'm so right! 2-mana animation module. I'm a genius. If you're talking to me, you can type ! Decklist in the chat and it'll show up. The decklist I'm playing. It's just the list from... Oh, yes. Yes. What am I supposed to do here? I'm supposed to let them untap, right? So, like, I play Cavern, name human, play Mantis Rider, attack with Thalia and Mantis Rider? I think that makes sense. I think that play makes sense. I need to make sure that makes sense. Because, like, then I have Reflector Mage for later, and I want them to, like, I want to incentivize them to, like, kind of start trying to make something big enough to block. What if I attack with both? Then they go, like, block here. Or, no, sorry, they go block here. Like, they go, like, yeah, block here, pump, snipe this, counters here. Kill this Meddling Mage. I don't think I can lose Meddling Mage. Who, man? Alright. White, blue, red. I think this Mantis Rider is really good. We're actually in okay shape here. This Mantis Rider is a nice one. That Cavern was a nice one, but this Mantis Rider is like gonna be pull a lot of work here. Putting in the work. Go get him. Oorah. But like I want to cast all my spells. Not having a 1-drop really punished me this game. Yeah, they just take 5. Go to 13. That's nice. So they can make a bunch of 1/1s now, but that doesn't cover the Reflector Mage. I'm sorry, it doesn't cover the Mantis Rider, and like we have Reflector Mage. We're Steel Overseer. We're just gonna grow the Arcbound. Yeah, this is all fine. I'm fine with all of this. Have you tried Chalice on the board? So Gabtulus, I hope I said your name. I'm just gonna call you Gab. I watched Dylan Hand's video that he made, his YouTube content, and outside of specifically the Phoenix matchup, Chalice kind of just looked like a dead card in their sideboard. And I don't think the Phoenix matchup is that hard for humans. No attack. That's very interesting. Very interesting. What does no attack mean? So we can attack for 6, and then they're dead? Huh? Alright. Combat. Let me attack and I'll rechat. I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure this turn out. It's tough. That was a hard decision. And I didn't really explain it at all. So I think that like they have Inkmoth to block. So I think what they're gonna do here is they're going to try to trade away their Inkmoth next turn. So, like, that's going to time walk them, and then they're going to die anyway in 3 turns. Like, we just need to make sure to have enough chump blockers on the ground, but we're going to be playing Thalia's Lieutenants that are throwaways. So, like, yeah, this makes sense. I think they're going to animate Inkmoth, then they're going to activate Overseer, make a 1/1. Yeah, this makes a lot of sense. And then, yeah, they're just going to activate Overseer, make a 1/1. And then, like, they're going to have the ground locked up. And they can turn this into a 3/3 next turn, but we can just, like, go over the top of that. So, like... Right now, they're still, like, in bad shape, but we can't attack on the ground for the rest of the game because then they can grow this out to outsize our Mantis Riders. So if they have, like, an Arcbound Ravager, that's really bad for us. A second Inkmoth is a little bad for us, but not a ton. The real problem here is if they have, like, a Ravager, I don't think we can win. But if they can't play it this turn, right? Because then we just, like, Lieutenant kill them. So they have to have, like, Opal, which costs them mana. This Thalia actually looking pretty good. Shockingly. They can attack for 3, I think. I think they were supposed to attack for 3 there. That was a weird thing that happened there. Meddling Mage. So we can't just like bounce this because that just doesn't do anything, right? That was Lieutenant. I think this is correct. If it's not, then I'm sorry. All right, I'm starting to chat. All right. Drake, you have 696 Twitter followers. That's interesting. This is a great chance to screenshot that and post nice. Thanks, I appreciate it. I appreciate the heads up. Combat. I'll if it's still like that after stream, I'll consider doing that, Austin. ViralDrake, I'll let you know it's about $44 with the cards. I need to finish High Tide. About 51 cards with the basic Islands play in High Tide. Is this how the foil addiction starts? This is how the foil addiction starts. This doesn't target. It says choose on target. Damn it. Oh well. Fuck. Wait, this is still fine though, right? Because we have Reflector Mage next turn for a lethal attack. Like they take 4 here, go to 3. We Reflector Mage something, and then they die? Question mark? I thought I read this, and it said, but it says target on. Oh no, it does say choose a counter target permanent. God, I blow. I'm so bad at Magic. Whatever. Actually, probably still the right play. I don't know that I'd play this game any differently. So yeah, they have 3 ground pounders. We pick up the Steel Overseer. We could just like Thalia's Lieutenant and slam. It's like 4 lethal attackers. And they have 4 blockers. That's bad. That's no bueno. Whereas if we Reflector Mage, the Thalia's Lieutenant's not big enough to get in. So we have to still just like kind of try to grind out this Mantis Rider plan. It's kind of awkward. I guess we can still Reflector Mage anyway. Attack with Mantis Rider. They have to block. And then next turn we like have some kind of like weird attack. That probably works. The animating moth and you die? What are you talking about? No, Strassler! I hope that's what in Strassler is. What's up? How's it going? How goes it? I played this a lot with my friend who top-8 GP Caligari. Chalice was an MVP for him all tournament. It doesn't come in everywhere, but when it does, it's GG. I agree with that, Gab. I agree with that. Oh, you're talking about with Ravager? I just died a Ravager now, right, at any point? Ancient Ziggurat. Does that change anything? They still have far more attackers than I have blockers. I think it's just to attack for 4, then play Reflector Mage on Steel Overseer. Maybe it's supposed to actually Reflector Mage the Arcbound Worker. That way I can beat a... what are the words? I can beat an Arcbound Ravager, right? So if I bounce Arcbound Worker, and they have land Arcbound Ravager, they go land Arcbound Ravager, pump it to 2, 3, 4, 5, animate 6, 7, 8, 9. So the short 1. I think. But they have to jump block this turn, right? So, they bumped us to 3. I think I'm just supposed to attack. They don't have any, like, weird double blocks, right? See, I think I'm just supposed to attack and then make decisions after combat. Attack for 3. You animate an Ink Moth. We do stuff. Not only if we only attack with Mantis Rider. I put in a description of Glorious Vengeance in the chat. Sorry if you already saw it, but I think it just got drowned out. That's probably true. Where is it? The Phoenix Shell with Glorious Vengeance and Grizzlebrand added in. You would think that it would be inconsistent. Yeah, it sounds inconsistent, but I've actually played it across places. Yes, that's why I'm somebody who came up with the ideas in the Phoenix Discord. So, like, what do you gain over regular Phoenix, Brock? Would it just attack with Mantis Rider here? I like that, Austin. Just play Mage and Lieutenant here? I don't think so. Would have cast Lieutenant before attacking. I think there's a chance we still Reflector Mage, right? I think there's still a chance we Reflector Mage. Like, there's a chance we Reflector Mage just to try to beat a Arcbound Ravager. Although, if they block, then I guess we don't have Arcbound Ravager, but whatever. So they make 2 1/1s. Yeah, I still think there's a chance that we're Ravaging here, right? That's fine. And you make 2 1/1s. Okay. Okay, I believe you. Jump in the line. Rock your body in time. So this is a 1/1 now. We can pump to a 2/2. So we can Meddling Mage, name Arcbound Ravager. And then play Thalia's Lieutenant. And then it's very likely that we have a lethal attack next turn with Reflector Mage. Let's play this. This has been a long game. I'm surprised we've been in it this whole time. White. Meddling Mage. I'm actually probably supposed to name a flyer, right? They have anything that flies they could just play that flies? I don't think so. So yeah, I'm just going to name Arcbound. Arcbound Ravager. So we did end up doing this, I guess, anyway. So maybe you're right. Maybe I was supposed to, like, do it before combat. But it doesn't really matter, right? Because, like, it's the same result. Arcbound Ravager. White. White. Play this thing. Alright, it's a 2/2. It's a very odd game. All their green spells are probably trapped in their hand, too. Would have cast Lieutenant rather than Mage Arcbound. Would have cast Lieutenant before attacking. Anafenza also turns off Arcbound. That's true. I guess you're right. Maybe post-combat we're supposed to play Arcbound. I mean, I'm sorry, Anafenza. This is like another tapped creature? Yeah, so like I can't put a counter on Mantis Rider, which is like kind of what I want to put a counter on, right? Mox Opal. That's fine. So now they have access to green. If they cast a spell, though, then we win, I think, because of this Reflector Mage. So, like, they have to just leave up. Yeah, they just have to leave up mana. Boop. Thalia's Lieutenant. What does that change? So they can make... They can make a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blockers. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attackers. Quick mass, they're dead. Make sure I'm not missing something. So they can... Right now they can just go block, block, block. They have five blockers if they just animate this and block. They have 5 blockers still if they tap this and make 2 creatures. So that's still 5 blockers. I don't see why they don't have 5 blockers. And if they have 5 blockers, then they're dead. Because all of these are going to be lethal. So I guess we just cast it. Boop. Mass for blockers anyway. This game has been absurdly odd. Yep. We're gonna beat some hardened scales up. Beat them up! Okay. Combat. Look at that. All the counters gone. It's a nice clean Mantis boy. Dagger all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Quick mass. Die, please. Alright. Let's read some chat. You gain the ability of having a more explosive deck with the ability to set up for lethal the turn after you bring in Crystal Brand by drawing stuff in a bunch. It also lets you have a better match against the big mana decks like Tron and Amulet. I believe that. It also helps you have a better burn and mono red Phoenix matchup with the amount of life gain. I'm not sure that... Is your burn matchup really better? Maybe it is. If you're a little more explosive. The thing is, if you're not more fragile, right? Because, like, it sounds like you're more fragile to Graveyard Hate if you're a Goryo's Vengeance deck. So, like, if you're more fragile to Graveyard Hate, then, like, you're taking away a little bit of the power that the Phoenix deck gets. Because the Phoenix deck doesn't lose to Graveyard Hate right now. It loses to, like... Chalice of the Void type effects, right? Chalice, Thalia, Eidolon, those kinds of effects. Because it's a Turbo Xerox deck more than it is a Graveyard deck. So you're committing a little bit more to the Graveyard plan, which sounds like you just lose to Graveyard Hate a little bit more. And I think that makes your deck noticeably worse. However, I do agree with you that you're probably better in the Amulet and Tron matchup. So this sounds like something I would probably be interested in if Amulet and Tron do like kind of rise up in popularity to try to like beat down Phoenix. Reflector Mage is the worker. Give them 4 blockers. Austin, I think at that point all roads lead to Rome. I think we were setting up for a Reflector Mage kill, but like I don't know. I think that Thalia made more sense to me. I may just be really dumb. I don't remember what I do in this matchup. So I mean, obviously the like Kitesail and Thalia are worse, but I don't remember which one I cut more than the other. So let's go find a human Sideboard guide I wrote like years ago. It's not years ago. It's in March, but whatever. Hardened scales. So which one do I like more? I cut like all the Thalias and Freebooters. Alright, sure. I mean, these are obviously the bad cards. I just didn't know, like, if I had to keep one, I wanted to know which one I'm supposed to keep. I feel like on the draw it's supposed to be Freebooter because it flies. Alright. So, I might just be able to cut all of them because, like, I have a lot of cards for this matchup. Like, I have, like, all this crap. Hell, I could justify bringing this card in, too. Fuck 'em. Okay. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Anafenza is good. Maybe one of these is like bad. Maybe like Staticaster is not very good. It's 3 mana for something that isn't actually that good because their cards like get pumped pretty quick. I'm gonna bring one in. Maybe that's absurd. Alright, we're just gonna do it like that. Was looking through humans lists and was wondering what decks Staticaster is in the board for right now besides the mirror and I guess skills. Strassler, it is in the board for Dredge. It's very good against Dredge. It's also good, like you said, against like the mirrors matchups. It's good against, gosh, what else is it good against? It's good against like, what's even actually played? Like, it's not good against Amulet. It's not good against Phoenix. It's not good against Tron. So I guess it is just like the mirrors. Like, kind of hardened scales. Dredge is the big one, in my opinion. Like, I think it's, like, just really good against Dredge. And, like, obviously random decks, like, in fact. There's, like, it's good against a lot of, like, tier 2-ish decks. Where there's, like, a lot of X1s involved. Seems an easy mulligan. What's the time at? 13 minutes? I'm not super far behind. This is awkward. We have to name Wizard? Probably. I don't know. I'm just going to keep it. Try to figure that out later. Another Cavern. We have an Aether Vial. Yeah, I think I still want this on top. Like, we already have a curve. At the point at which you have a curve, I'm fine, like, making sure, guaranteeing us that... This is actually very similar to the hand Dylan was showing on Twitter. But at the point at which you have a curve, I'm very fine, like, trying to make sure that we just have the lands to guarantee that curve. What is this fucking start? What the hell is this start? Alright, fine. I get it. I get it. Human. The first one's going to name human. Here's a vial. Go. On turn 2, I don't know what we're going to name. Probably going to name Ravager or Ballista. If they play one of them, I'm going to name that one. Steel Overseer it is. The thing is, naming Ballista just feels so correct. But I don't think we can. Huh, that's interesting. So we can have a Cavern named Wizard, and that only cuts us off of Mantis Rider right now. So I think we can still play the second one on human. This is tough. If we were going to play this decision would be a lot easier. Human. I'm just going to play Revoker. So, like, the question is, can I beat a Steel Overseer if it gets an activation in? And I don't actually think the answer is yes, so I'm going to name Steel Overseer. Like, I think I just need to hope they don't have Ballista right now. Because if they have Ballista, as well as, like, this start, like, we're just dead. Like, we're wasting our time. You got me. But, like, this hand, I think we can definitely, like, compete with on this current structure. Oh, no. Are you for real? Do you have it? Oh, Hangerback? I can beat that. Okay. That's fine. Alright, yep. The attack, that makes a lot of... This attack makes a lot of sense. Right? Does this attack make a lot of sense? Because we have the Staticaster, I actually think I'm fine with this, like, attack. Maybe they actually have a second one? I don't know. Yes. Maybe oppose myself, because now I can't Deputy. But I'm not sure I want to Deputy this. I kind of want to get Staticaster into play. I have Meddling Mage. I think I'm just like Meddling Mage now, right? This needs to name Wizard. Wizard. Boop. Let's see, this becomes 3, but we don't care how big that gets, right? So yeah, I'm supposed to name Walking Ballista. What do you have? You have a Dismember? Is that what that means? Does it mean they have a Dismember? Hopefully not. Walking Ballista. We're going to assemble a house of cards. Alright, no attacks because I don't want to get blown out. Go. Alright. Austin said something. Oh, hey, what's up? Tan and Grace, human with Chalice, make it happen. Dylan already tried to put Chalice in the deck. Wasn't it bad, right? You know, if we're losing to them, you're going to realize how rough the journey is. That's fair. Sometimes the road's bumpy and cart breaks. Makes sense. I forgot about Dredge. Is it fine against Stripe Scout? Against Stripe Scout and Hornet Queen and Amulet? I don't know, Feds. It's close. This hand seems very different from Dylan since we have Vial. It's true. To combat Graveyard Hate, you bring in Crappling Drakes and some matchups Better Blossom, and I'm not sure. It's just Chalice X straight into balls. This isn't Phoenix. Did I say Phoenix? Oh, you're hooked on Arclight Phoenix? That's too funny. I don't think it was correct to trade there because it's better restoring Ballista than we could just catch it. I mean, they have Jar. Like, Strasser's right. Like, they have Jar. They can just block. Our Oboro 7, thank you much for the follow. I really appreciate it. I assume you're an Oboro fan? What does this do? I don't think this matters, right? It's just like a 2-2. I'm cool with 2-2s. 2-2s, if all you got's 2-2s, I'm here for it. No attacks, huh? Don't want to run your 1-1 into my 2-2? Alright, let's... Blue... Red... Another... Here's this thing. I was hoping to, like, maybe catch this thing Wild Nexus, but I don't think there's ever a chance. Alright, shoot this. Unfortunately, this Hardened Scales is making sure nothing's ever going to be a 1-1, which kind of sucks. take this up to 3. Hey, Fed. Oh, gosh. Why am I like this? I don't know. I'm just calling you Fed. Fed, thank you much for the follow. I really appreciate it. It means a lot. Oh, and Legend. Legend51. Thank you much for the follow. I really appreciate that as well. So we can actually play this Horizon Canopy and crack it, right? Oh man, so many follows. I also missed Shadows 2005. I went in the opposite order there because of how like stacked. Oh my gosh. Why is this software so weird? Thank you much for the follow, all 3 of you. I really appreciate it. Don't hate me for saying your names in the wrong order. So like I want to start attacking, right? But I'm in a really awkward spot where I don't know that I can. So I'm just going to crack this to draw a card. Nice. Play champion. Like I'm fine with this board stall right now because we're in a fine spot. But like I feel like they can break this board stall open at basically any point. All right. Hoodwink 325 and Makata Kun VG. Thank you much for the follow. I really appreciate it, guys. That means a lot. Yeah, I don't think we can attack. Yama Killer, the host of 46 viewers. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Man, you guys are so supportive. I really appreciate it, guys. This doesn't matter, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think this matters at all. Because we still have the Deputy of Detention, which is almost certainly going to have to check this Hangerback Walker. But if they play a second Hangerback Walker, I really want to catch that one too. So it's just like worth your time to wait. And like, I don't think they're going to have anything to sack it in response. So, and if they do, like, you got me. Like, if they just play like Phyrexian Core or whatever that stupid card is, then you kind of got me. But I have these Izzet Staticaster to kind of cover that line. Alright. Yeah, if they jar, then we kill it again. That's fair. Kind of weak at the end of the receiver, but jar table could be worth. If you want to see my list, I can PM on the Discord. If not, it should know where. No, Brock! Hey, send it to me on Discord. I'll try to check it out. Arcbound Ravager. That's disgusting. That's really disgusting. Blech. Especially with this freaking... blech. This welding jar is going to be rough. I guess now we have to, like, Deputy Detention the stupid Arcbound Ravager. Alright, let's think about this. Gosh, I only have 8 minutes. I don't have that long to think about it. Alright, so if we Deputy Detention the Arcbound Ravager, what can they do? They can, like, make something really huge. And that's fine. We can try to blow it up with Staticaster, but then if they, like, make the Inkmoth Nexus really huge, then we just die. So... we have to just hold. That sucks. This sucks. This sucks a lot. It's really bad. Alright. I guess I'm just going to hold. This feels like it's about patience. Boop. Phantasmal Image. That's a good one. That's definitely a good one. Alright, so now we can try to catch this stupid Arcbound Ravager, right? So I think I'm going to try to do that now before anything weird happens. Yes, I would like to use Aether Vial's ability. Alright. Boop. Get rid of that, please. I would like that one! Although, don't tell them. We actually still died to the Inkmoth line. But we're representing Reflector Mage, so I wonder if they're actually going to go for it. Huh. You know what I should do? I should read Deputy of Detention more often. I just punted. That's fine. Whatever. Whatever. You got me. Crap. Yeah, I don't know. The fact we haven't played Reflector Mage, like we could be like Reflector Maging, that's fine. I guess what I was supposed to do is Phantasmal Image this first. Yeah, that's what I was supposed to do. I was supposed to Phantasmal Image the Staticaster first. God, talking and streaming so hard. Drake's whole vibe of being a babe is great because he even looks like one. Fuck you, Austin. Is that actually disgusting? It's more like sick nasty. Yeah, we should... Ooh, Image of the Revoker is actually also really good. Honestly, basically all that needed to happen is I'm supposed to sequence this spell before this spell. Wait, we can still name Inkmoth Nexus next turn, right? What does this say? No! God damn it! Why did all my cards say non-land? All these cards are awful. Who printed this shit? This sucks. So we have to, like, make an Inkmoth of our own? This is so awkward. What are you doing? Sure. You like stack to regenerate. And then we have to draw like a Reflector Mage. Huh. Interesting that I screwed this up. Just Phantasmal as the deputy? That doesn't work, Chad. It does not work the way we want it to. They can welding jar my Revoker. Oh, you're right, Austin. You're right. You're right. But no. If they welding jar my Revoker, that's still fine, right? Because then they're using the welding jar in my image, and we can catch it with the Staticaster, right? So that's actually still fine. Like, they still can't go for it. Yeah, this is fine. So we have to, like, make an Inkmoth Nexus. This is so awkward. Wait, can we take this hit? What is this, 8? Oh, no, they're about to get this thing, too. Alright, that's fine. They have 1 damage marked. Still a land last I checked. So yeah, we need to like play this. Name Illusion. Okay. Blue. Another. Play this. Make an Inkmoth Nexus. Then we need to draw a Reflector Mage. No biggie. Alright. I guess go. I don't really want to attack with any of this shit. It's all still pretty shitty. And we can kill all the Thopters next turn. Go. I'm trying to think of the other outs. Like, just another blocker is, like, fine. Venser is a good out. So we have multiple. We have multiple. That's fine. Okay. This attack. So aggressive. Go! Go, Inkmoth Nexus! Black! Get him! Alright. We got a draw step. We got it. Go to 3. Good one. What we got? It's a draw step. Here it comes. Nope. Good one. What does that do? Does that do anything? It doesn't do anything, right? I can't copy Inkmoth again. I can copy a Thopter. Then I can't shoot the Thopters. This sucks. Damn it. Alright. 1 blue. Wait, no, we can't make a Thopter. They have welding jar. No. Maybe they don't see it. They actually get a welding jar there, right? They just like screwed this up. Make a Thopter. Combat. Hiya. Beat down. Maybe we can race. Is there like some strange world where we draw Mantis Rider and race? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no. What is this? No attacks. Let me block. Alright, let me block. This is fine. Okay. That's fine. Make it 2/2. I guess this turns off like the Mantis Rider race line, right? Alright, we're gonna draw a Reflector Mage. We're gonna draw it. It's gonna be great. They just let that happen? What are you doing? Oh. Reflector Mage, Venser, Meddling Mage, damn it. None of these fly. Checked. Alright, cool. We're dead here. We tried. We both tried hard. Mason Clark. I sub if we win. I tried, Mason. I tried. I tried my damn hardest, okay? Fighting for my life out here. Okay, I like the way my deck's set up. Ship. Ship it! Why'd they let you block? I don't know. There's so many words here. I'm sorry, I have not caught up on chat because I was like trying to like... I have 5 minutes left and probably about to just like die. Alright, they didn't see it last turn, run it back. That's what I did. War of the Apes. True. This is too good. Tiki, don't be one of those people. Be nice. Be a good Tiki. Oh, I'm so mad we got to stay in that game for so long and we still lost. That's so frustrating. Dismember. Hey, Simio! Thank you for the subscription. The Prime subscription. I really appreciate the Bezos bucks. That's what freaking Hookland calls it, right? I really appreciate the sub. Hey, if you want to have me play a subscriber deck list, shoot me one either on Discord or on Facebook or whatever your favorite platform is, and let me know what you want me to play. I think I'm supposed to keep this, right? This hand's like fine. This hand's not good, but it's fine. We can find something. All right, bottom. I think this hand's justifiable. Like it sets up very nicely. Like we obviously need to draw something, but like I feel like it's like what asking this hand to get there with a scry is less than asking us 5 to get there. I think. Could be wrong. Willing to be wrong, but I think this hand is fine. But yeah, like shoot me a subscriber deck list. Ooh, ooh. So I guess we just play this as a 2-mana Champion of the Parish, and then we have like double Mantis Rider next turn. Feels kind of nice. That feels nice. This lets them know that I don't have a 1-drop though, right? Maybe that's just bad. Maybe I'm supposed to just go Mantis Rider next turn and then play this the turn after. It does let me attack for 3 more. I'm just gonna play this. I think this hand is aggressive and we need to like get them dead. So I think 2-mana Champion of the Parish is the plan here. Plus we're only at 4 minutes, so like if we're gonna win the game, then we kind of need to win the game quickly, I think. Stella131, thank you much for the follow. I really appreciate it. It means a lot. You're the best. Alright, this is gonna be some 2-mana thing that I can't really beat. Which makes a lot of sense. Depending on how big it is. Oh, if it's Ballista. Please don't be Ballista. It's Ravager. Alright, now we definitely need the flyers. Alright, we're going to need like flyers, a removal spell. We need the whole 9 yards here, so hopefully we get heavily rewarded with something nice. That's pretty nice. That qualifies as nice. Human. Okay. Blue, white, red. Here's this thing. That's fine. Combat, attack. There's no way they block. I'm supposed to just do it now. Don't let any funny business happen. Yes. Arc. Bound. Spelling. Arc. Ooh. Why are there so many Arcbound things? That one. Gotcha. Go. Oh, yeah. Look at that. We're owning. We're owning. All right. What's up? Hey, Drake. What's up? To be fair, you had no outs the turn, side punting, so that was gas. Hi. Hi. Showtime return. Time. Thanks. Already picked up 4 counterspells when it's getting reprinted on Horizons. Probably soon. We're at 3 minutes. We can win this game. 4 flyers are probably more relevant. Revoke me, daddy. Is that the Noah Strassler? No kidding. I've been graced with the presence of the Noah Strassler. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. All right. This stirring feels like it's going to be kind of slow. Like, we're just going to jam another Mantis Rider and slammo. I don't know what they're grabbing here, but hopefully something that's 2 mana and does nothing. Ballista would be terrifying. Because we need this turn to not matter. God damn it! Why? They always have it. Alright. This sucks. It's 2/2 Ballista. Shoot that. So you shoot Revoker now. You can like sack stuff, make a huge Ballista that I probably can't beat. Alright, this is going to be a good one. Nope. Good one. Canopy. Sack this, draw card. Mantis Rider. They have to act now. So don't delay. Act now. Supplies are running out. Allow if you're still alive. 6 to 8 years to arrive. And if you follow, there may be a tomorrow. But if the offer's shunned, you might as well be walking on the sun. Make this thing. Make this thing. 25 years ago, they spoke out and they broke out of recession and oppression, and together they don't. So if you sack that, then you sack that to put on Ballista. You put 2 counters on this and a million counters on this, and you trade for both. So that's bad. So we're going to attack for 4. I think we're dead. I am afraid that we are dead. Maybe we're supposed. Maybe I was supposed to attack with the lieutenant there to force them to like all in on their Ballista, and then like maybe I can like do something about Ballista later. I don't know. I don't really know. Like, cause like right now if they just like put all their stuff on the Ballista and I don't draw a removal spell for it, I'm just super dead. Have no hope of winning. Hold off on the these. DTG. You want an A. Wow, this thing is bad. You do look dead. I think I'm quite dead. I'll wait for his Ballista to ping and flash Revoker, call in Ballista. I mean, the thing is, if he untaps, like, he just doesn't want to move. Like, he does not want movement there. Blech. We dead. I'm about to just, like, take a draw step. And if it's not something that, like, beats a Ballista, I'm conceding. Am I dead? If I don't block, am I dead? I don't know. I don't care. No blocks. Could block with the lieutenant here. It's pretty free. Not doing it. Not doing the math. Math is for blockers. Wait, I'm the blocker. Fuck. Maybe it screws us up. It's gonna take him like 4 minutes. You have to hit me for like 20? Oh no, that's not true. You need to hit me for 10. And then you just put all 10 counters in the Ballista. I'm just like dead as shit. Oh yeah, I'm just like unbelievably dead. This is unreal. Unreal. Will opponent find the line? I don't know. They might not go for it. If I have a Dismember and name me Ballista, they just die, right? Oh, that's not true. That's still just not even true. Was supposed to block. Darn. This game was so close. I'm at 4. You think they'll find the line? They might find it. Maybe they'll let me untap. They're in the tank. I don't really know how I'm supposed to win. I could have a removal spell here. What do you do? You're just dead. Alright, I'm done. Draw a card. They remember their ballista existed. Does this answer ballista? No. Alright, excellent. That matchup sucks. I've determined that matchup sucks. We won game 1 and lost both the sideboard games. That sucks. Although it may have punted, right? There was like a decision in there that might have mattered. With that, playing that image like that million turns ago in game 2, playing that image first might have mattered. Chat, listen up for a second. Don't listen to Austin. They have lethal already. Yeah, see, Perfy did the math. They had lethal already. I'm very dead. You're helping a starving child eat. Austin, this feels predatory. Although, I don't know. I've seen you eat. I wouldn't call you starving by any means. Human. Green. Go. We got a sweet hand. This hand's awesome. We got like turn 2 champion and Kitesail. Flap, flap. I mean, I don't think humans can beat a ballista too many X1s. I think that's a solid analysis, Tiki. I think that's a very solid analysis. You can also just PayPal Austin Collins money. Urborg Inquisition. Next thing you know, we're going to get Dark Depths, freaking whatever. So they just take Kitesail, I guess. No, I just take Champion. I don't really know. I don't know what they're going to do. No idea. I still have 1-drop into 2-drop turn 2 no matter what, so it's just like... My hand's actually kind of, like, Inquisition resilient. What is this? Beer Man Dragon Toe. We're playing as Beer Man Dragon Toe. Makes a lot of sense. Man Bear Pig. I haven't been able to eat today because I had a root canal. That sucks. Alright, they don't want me taking their spells. Those are my spells, they said. Okay. What plays Urborg? Is this like black-green? Are they playing an Urborg? Feels kind of weird. Time for 8-rack. 8-rack? That sounds... Yikes. I don't know. I don't know how my 8-rack matchup is, but I feel like it's good. That was a very good draw. I am very good at this game of Magic the Gathering. Boop. Wait. Oh my god. I'm just going to time out because of this stupid thing. Go! Look at that one! Can't Thoughtseize the top of the deck, opponent! Make me discard lands now. Or, I'm sorry, discard cards now. It's like 2-mana Raven's Crime. Seems awful. Eight rack is probably bad. I mean, they're an Ensnaring Bridge deck, right? That's fine. You can take my piece of thing. You got it. I know they're Lily out of the build deck. Are they an Ensnaring Bridge deck too? Blech! Blech! I am so good at this game. It is actually just incredible. Are you witnessing this talent? The skill with which I have drawn this Mantis Rider? It is superb. It's just absolutely incredible. I am a genius. My opponent is in the tank on what they're going to do about my Mantis Rider. Mantis. My opponent has conceded the game. I don't understand what went wrong. So we're going to put them on 8-rack, right? So you're just like, well, like this clown. You should probably have like a million removal spells, right? But Protection from Black doesn't do anything. All the removal spells are like Sacky, right? I don't know. I'm just going to like play this card. Just put this card in my deck. It's got to add in something. Like this card seems horrific. Is Revoker good? Name's like Liliana. Seems kind of awful. I don't know. I have no idea what I want to do. Is Anafenza good? No. Maybe I just don't want like a million Auriok champions. Or I should do this. This is calculated. Did all the mathematics. Are you not entertained? Small box is a house when you don't have Thalia on 2. That's true, Shadows. I mean, also, like, I don't know. We have a lot of 1-drops, so it's hard to convince me that, like, Smallpox is going to be good against us when we're in Aether Vial Noble Hierarch deck. I don't know. Like, if we go turn 1 Noble Hierarch, go, and they're on the play and they get the Smallpox list, I guess it's really good. But instead we were on the play, which was a critical play mistake from our opponent. I don't know. I just feel like our Auriok Champion might be good. Surgical Raven's Crime. That's insane. This has to be black-green? Dude, I don't know. Don't forget to take the draw, because I've clicked play instinctively. Oh, I was 100% ready to click play instinctively. Pammon is meh. Well, I hope that other things in life other than Pammon are better. Thank you much for the follow. I really appreciate it. It means a lot. This is the third match in the league. For those of you that are just joining or have been around, we are in the third match. And I've been live for about 4.5-ish hours. Wait, is this the third or fourth? This is the fourth match. I'm sorry. Fourth match of the league. We got one more after this, and they'll be calling it a night. It's getting a little late. Too late. A little late. Easy mulligan, I think. Did I take the play? Oh, no, I won that game, so they put me on the play. Everything makes sense. Keep. Sure. I'll put this on top. My opponent's going to Thoughtseize this hand, and they're going to have a great time. Can I go on after you playing humans? What do you mean? After you playing humans, the GP top 4 list. What are you talking about, Dismember? Push! Rude. Removal spells. F off with this. We're going to play Thalia. If they remove it, we're probably going to play another Thalia. If they don't remove it, we're going to play Kitesail Freebooter. Everything's going to be great. Stream? I mean, if you're around, I might host you. I didn't know you were a streamer. Let's have a look at your profile. Oh, gosh. What have I done? I pissed off. Oh, no. I pissed off Stream Decker. I'm sorry, Stream Decker. Alright. I'm going to play Thalia, Guardian of Thraben. Alright. Nice smallpox. Famo. I don't know. If they removal spell me, I might just Kitesail them. Now we're getting discarded. Puke. Oh, never mind. We're getting Fatal Pushed. More puke. Huh. Awkward. Yeah, I actually think I'm going to play this Kitesail Freebooter. Oh, God. It feels so close. Because if they play a swamp and, like, smallpox me, I just feel like an idiot. Alright, that convinces me. I'm going to Kitesail. They've used 2 Fatal Pushes. How many removal spells can they have? They can't just be mono black control. Or can they? What the hell is this? Maybe you suppose upkeep the place no cards in, you draw a card, lose a life. That's sweet. Wrench Mind. So I just take the Wrench Mind and they just put a bunch of rack effects into play. Yeah, I'm supposed to just take the Wrench Mind, right? Like taking the rack effects seems really bad. Take a Wrench Mind. Interesting. Yeah, I think that just kind of confirms I was supposed to play the Thalia, because now they can go like 3 1-drops this turn. I don't know. I thought there was more 2-drops in their deck than that, and like we ended up taking a 2-drop instead of a 1-drop. Dismember? Oh my god, that sucks. So now we're gonna get Wrench Minded. Discard 2 cards. Alright, discard this and a Thalia. Alright. White. Here's the Thalia. So they have 3 1-drops in hand that are going to be hard to deploy now. So they need to draw a land, but we knew they drew Dismember, so we know their entire hand. Boop. Boop. Alright, did they draw the land is the question. It appears they did not. Shrieking Affliction. We're going to take 3. So we need to draw a land to erase this. Land. Ding. Human. Okay. Blue. Red. White. This thing. Alright, now we have 5 a turn to their 6 a turn. But we can block their Mutavaults. And we get to be the first one to attack. And if they're going to play Shrieking Affliction, I'm sure if they're going to play the rack, it's going to take their entire turn. Alright, yeah. So, right now we win the race, but they can produce a blocker, so we could put into 6. So we take 6 here. I screw this up? I may need to draw another human. Or just, like, keep cards in hand. Oh, never mind. Deck won't let me lose! I'm a professional! I'm owning! Combat. Right-click, deck all. Nice deck. We both played hard. In for Wrath. Alright, I don't know what the rest of their hand is, but they're 3. Got him! I live in Singapore. I just stream while you guys are sleeping. That's fair. That's a good one. I agree, Noah. You've said some really smart words. Well, we managed to beat Auriok with humans. I don't know. The matchup might be hard. I thought they were an Ensnaring Bridge deck. Were they an Ensnaring Bridge deck at one point? Like, is it out of the board or something? Because I feel like they were. But I hope he bridges you. No, Austin. I will not be bridged. They have to have drawn a land and a bridge in, like, 2 steps, right? They still play it? All right, yeah. See, look, I'm not that dumb. By the way, what's up, Zach? I don't know if I've said hi to you yet, but how's it going? I really appreciate you supporting me by coming and hanging out. We're on the last match of the day, playing for a 4-1 again. Can Drake punt his attempt at a 4-1 for the second time of the day? Find out on this episode of Apes. Trying to write this article? That's a mood. I have to, like, start writing an article here soon, but I am, like, procrastinating it. Anyone for Bridge mainboard? They just didn't see them. Usually 3. I don't know how many they play. I don't know. They like were on it, then they were off it. It's like when I first experienced the deck, they were 100% a bridge deck, and then they like stopped being a bridge deck. And I don't really ever know why. I've had somebody explain it to me before, and it like made sense at the time, but I don't remember at the moment. This hand is fantastic. All right. Good old 3 Cavern hand. Tom Ross said it's good again? Alright, well, if Tom Ross said it's good, then who am I to... I'm not one to question Tom Ross. Black Cleave Cliffs go? Ugh. Ugh. Well, now we're going to get my freaking bird bolted. This sucks. Oh, it didn't get bolted. I don't know what's happening. Is this like Dredge? Dredge doesn't play Black Cleave Cliffs, right? They definitely won't play 2. Alright, so we're playing it against Juned. Good old Juned. Night's Whisper! It's Goryo's Vengeance! Oh no. You told on yourself, opponent. I think I'm supposed to Kitesail? I feel like I'm supposed to Hierarch Kitesail. And then Meddling Mage the next turn. I could just name Goryo's. I could just like proactively name Goryo's Vengeance. That feels aggressive. This decision seems critical. Hollow Boys? This is not Hollow Boys. Deck got 2 choice. The Walker isn't good in the deck, so. Yeah, I don't think the Walker is terribly good in 8-rack. So, like, if they have multiple Goryos and a way to, like, put it in the yard, like, if they have the nuts, then Kitesail's not going to be good enough. If their hand is medium, Kitesail is going to be good. I'd Kitesail, Kitesail. Ironically, I'm leaning towards Meddling Maging. Why is that crazy? Because, like, I feel like... Okay, so I feel like no matter what I see with Kitesail, I'm very likely to name Goryo's Vengeance with Meddling Mage anyway. Like, I'm not just going to try to value name stuff in their hand and, like, leave myself dead to Goryo's Vengeance. That just doesn't make sense, right? So, like, if that's my plan, then I should just be Meddling Maging first and Kitesailing later. Right? Is that bad logic? Mage. Yeah. Rudy, I like... He has nothing in the graveyard. Safe to Kitesail. So, Dim Sum, if they have double, like, for instance, I'll just create a hand. If they have double looting, double Goryo's creature, right? Land. There you go. Double looting, double Goryo's creature land. That's, like, pretty exact, but, like, that's just an example, right? They could have any of this on the top of their library, but, like, if that's just what we saw, then we're just dead on the spot. Like, we literally can do nothing about it. And the Kitesail was just, like, terrible, right? Yeah, no, Shadows. That's what I'm talking about. Like, that makes sense. You might want to name Breach, though. So, Strasser, what I'm thinking is that what actually might end up happening is, like, we have a pretty aggressive hand outside of that, right? Like, if you look at our hand, like, our plan for the turn is play one of these 2-drops, play a 1-drop. Next turn, we're going to go, like, if we draw a land, we're going to go Mantis Rider, Thalia's Lieutenant. Otherwise, we're just going to go, like, Thalia's Lieutenant and, like, start swinging. And we're probably going to be able to kill them in 2 or 3 turns. So, like, I'm thinking that if we play the Kitesail second, then we're actually going to be able to nab, we're much more likely to be able to nab a Through the Breach with it. Maybe that's crazy. Jake, have you seen Mike Hawk's list? I have not. But also, there's the thing is if we Meddling Mage and we name Gorgeous Vengeance and their hand is just like ritual, like shoal, through the breach, then we're just dead, right? So there's hands that beat us either way. So I think the swing vote there is that no matter what, they need to have like a really good hand to beat us. So we should just Kitesail because that gives us the most information and is the most likely to beat an average hand. So I think that's what I'm going to do. And I'm making the decision that that is what I'm going to do. Play this. White, black. Because, like, this is just the most likely to pull apart whatever hand they have. What the hell? These are my options. Discovery is the one that's most likely to kill us. So I'm supposed to take Discovery. Let's get the hand that actually was there. All right. Discovery, Dispersal is gone. First copy of Temple. First copy of Whisper. First copy of Grizzlebrand. First copy of Guide. Boom. First copy of Canal. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards is what they have left. Makes a lot of sense. All right. So this is their hand. Name Grizzlebrand because they got 2 of them. All right. Well, we got lucky. That is fine. We're just going to scry. Put 1 card on top. Draw it. All right. So we have, they've used this. They've used this. So now I actually think we're supposed to name Through the Breach with Meddling Mage, right? And why did I say draw a land? Like I had the land already. I'm such a forehead. Yeah, so we're gonna play Mantis Rider, Meddling Mage, and Slam. We're gonna name Through the Breach because they have no way to get it in the graveyard, whereas they do have a Swimming Spirit Guide for Through the Breach. So we are going to, what is this, 2 or less? 2 or fewer other lands. That's me. White, blue, red. Put this into play. All right. I like the way we played this game. I think it ended up. I think it was probably correct. Through the Breach. Okay. Combat. Hit you for 4. Put you to 12. Next turn we have 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Damn, we're a point short. We need another human. Maybe they'll fetch or something. I'd agree that top breach or looting here. Maybe another cantrip. Exalted, but... Oh, yeah, actually that point ended up mattering a lot, right? That, like, exalted point that I just missed. Oh, well, never mind. I'm a fucking professional. I'm so good at this game. It's unreal. It's just unreal. Human. White. White. Are you guys learning stuff? I hope you guys are learning stuff. What you do is you just punt, and then you draw perfect anyway. It's actually just a flawless plan. It's completely flawless. I don't understand how anybody's ever messed this up. It seems just incredible. It's so easy. Right click, attack with all creatures. Like, are you not entertained? Nourishing Shell, gain a bunch of life. Oh, the game has ended. Drake wins. You're so talented. Thank you, Rudy. Save illusion for Grizzlebrand? What? Why don't we 5M Shadows? That would be because I am terrible. Actually just atrocious at this game. This name's Grizzlebrand. I'm putting this in my deck. This is Surgical Extraction, so I'm putting it in my deck. Alright. Get out of here. This hits like the worms. Is that absurd? This hits like the stupid, if they like breach a World Spine worm, this hits like the worms. That feels absurd. I'm not putting that in my deck. Maybe Venser is even kind of wild. Venser might just be kind of bad. So, like, why would Venser be good? It's good at, like, bouncing a creature from through the breach. Which, like, if it's like a Barbarigmos is something you could do. The rest of my cards are really good. The Mantis Rider is a little iffy. Venser's good versus their sweepers. It's true. It's a good tempo versus their sweepers. Sure. We'll put it in the deck. It feels like a low cost to put it in the deck. I'm gonna cut a Mantis Rider. I don't really want all four. I like shaving Mantis Riders in the combo matchups because it's like we have good beaters in the form of Champion and Thalia's within it that are far more efficient and let us do 2 spells a turn. And I'd much rather be doing 2 spells a turn. This hand seems fantastic. If we just draw a land, it's insane. I mean, there's a good chance this Hierarch's getting bolted, so we need to draw a land in 2 steps. But, I mean, yeah, you've seen how I draw. Like, come on. Come on! None of you ever thought there was a chance I wasn't drawing it, right? Right? Not in a million years. Not in a million years! Grizzlebrand with Revoker? I like the way you think, TDI. Okay, Chaos. I didn't know if there's a reason to name the one that pitches the land. Oh, what do I name with Revoker? No, there's merit to it, but Grizzlebrand's the much better name. Alright. Venser, huh? I think I'm supposed to Thalia. I feel like I'm incentivized to Thalia pretty hard. White. 1. I don't really know what punishes me. Haven't really thought about it. Just putting the Thalia into play is what I'm doing. And then I'm going to Freebooter them. And then I'm going to Meddling Mage them. And it's going to be a good time. I just want to, like, have the most information with this Freebooter possible. Thalia's into it. Yeah, there's no universe where I attack, so... Actually, that's not true. If they, like, removal spell this in response, I would probably attack. But, like, if they're removing spelling that, I think I'm fine. Multiple Bantu's Last Reckoning and a tap land. Oh, womp, womp, womp. And you have a Desperate Ritual? So, like, I'm just going to Hail Mary that they don't draw the land for Bantu's Last Reckoning. And I'm going to take this Ritual? That sounds dumb. I'm going to take this Glorious Vengeance. I don't care about Ritual, right? Right? Yeah, like Thalia shuts that down. So if I'm hoping that they don't draw an untapped land, then for Bantu's Last Reckoning, which we're going to name with this Meddling Mage, then we're going to just take this. I might have just named Bantu's Last Reckoning in the blind. I might just be kind of bad at this game. I don't know how many lands they play, but hopefully it's not enough. Don't spike me, bro. Excellent. Excellent. That's what I like to see. Drake likes this plan. Another land right there. Boom. Damn it. Blue, white, Meddling Mage. Name Bantu's Last Reckoning. Not the first one, the last one. Get out of here. Combat, in case you drew a spot removal spell. We're going to do this, I guess. Well, if you have a spot removal spell, you just pull this up and then blow me to the moon. That would be a good draw. A spot removal spell would be a nice one. So I have Desperate Ritual, Grizzlebrand, Bantu's Last Reckonings. I suspect they just conceded. Got him! Got the 4-1, chat. We are owning. Absolutely owning. All right. Well then. We played against some of the better matchups for humans, except for Hardened Scales, which was our one loss. But like, Ad Nauseam's a great matchup. Goryo's is a great matchup. I don't know. I feel like Green-White Life Gain's probably an impossible matchup, but we managed to win it. And what else did we play against? It was Goryo's, Scales, Life Gain. It was Scales, Life Gain. Ad Nauseam. I don't know what the other 5th deck is. I just do not remember. Well, I do not remember what this is. 8 Rack. I don't know how that matchup is. Probably bad, but we're playing some good matchups finally for some humans. This is kind of what I was talking about, actually. This is exactly what I was talking about before the video, is that humans kind of trashes on some of the decks that people are playing to beat Arclight decks, like things like, I guess, 8 Rack. Like, that actually seems like a fine choice against Arclight Phoenix, right? Because, like, they're a heavy resource deck, and so, like, they just want to have a bunch of spells in their hand. If you're just, like, absolutely massacring their hand, they just never have a chance of winning. And so, like, these decks people are playing to beat Arclight Phoenix, humans, I think, is very, very good against. And so, using that logic, I think humans could be in a good spot. Like, it's kind of the level 3 deck, right? Where you have, like, your level 1 decks, just your best decks, and then you have your level 2 decks are your decks that beat the best decks. And then your level 3 decks are the decks that beat the best decks. So that's like your 3 levels to like a metagame. And Humans plays the level 3 well, while still having reasonable matchups against the best deck. Like, it's not insane against Arclight. It's not just like wildly favored, but like I'd say I don't know if you're favored. I think it's at least 50-50. I'm gonna put it there. I think it's at least 50-50 against Arclight. I think you're favored against Dredge, which are the level 1 decks. And you tend to body a lot of the level 2 decks. The ones you don't, like I said, are Amulet and Tron. And like, we don't really even have that many tools for that. We have Revoker, which was nice, actually. Like, all league, Revoker was just a great card. Like, I really like that card in the sideboard. But I think that Humans actually might be a really good choice and could make a very deep run this weekend because of that, like, fact, because of how that deck is. Humans is okay against Arclight post board. I think Humans is like favored post board, ironically, but very unfavored in the main deck game. And so I think overall it makes the matchup kind of 50-50-ish because Arclight can still steal a sideboard game. So like it's like wildly favored. I just think they're favored. So what are your thoughts on GP Caligari Humans list? Let me pull that up real quick so I can get my thoughts on that. This is the one that had chalices in it, right? Modern Caligari. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Caligari Humans. Yeah, it's got Chalice in the sideboard. Chalice feels narrow. I like Damping Sphere. I would like to make room in my sideboard somewhere for Damping Spheres, but I don't know where I would put them in this list. I won't lie to you. Grafter's Cage seems worse than Surgical. I want way more Auriok Champions than 2. I don't like 3. Deputy of Detention, I've covered that in my previous videos. I think 2 is better than 3. I like the Dismembers, and Cabal I've actually not liked at all. And Casting Malcontents is a card I'm still kind of iffy on. I still want Bugler. Call me crazy. Anafenza was like fine. I don't think Malcontents is that good. I still want Bugler. I still want these cards to be Buglers. I don't know why we're not doing that. I guess they're a lot worse if you're sideboarding in a bunch of spells. So like if we're doing this, then it's like kind of awful. But it still grabs like these guys. Like, I don't know. I really want my Buglers back. Not having Bugler was kind of frustrating. And I don't know. Like, it still panned out. Like, we still drew pretty well. Which I think we did draw pretty well in this league. But I think that Bugler just like fits in the game plan a lot better. So I mean, I like the rest of the main deck. I don't know, Malcontents I like a little bit less because I just don't think it's that good against like Arclight Phoenix. Like, why is that the card we're playing when Arclight's big? It's good against Tron. It's good against Tron. It's good against Amulet, but I don't like it against Arclight Phoenix very much. And a lot of the cards like I don't like in the sideboard, like Cabal, the 3rd Deputy, and the Cages and the Chalices. Right? I like Damping Spheres. I like some number of Deputies. Cage is like fine, but I don't think it's great, which is why I want Surgical, because I think it's a little better. And Chalice, I think, is too narrow for a matchup that's not even that bad. Yeah, the 2 Malcontents main, yeah, I'd rather have Buglers. So, like, where I would go with this deck is... I still don't know if we want the 4th one of these. Like, when we have Staticaster and, like, this in our deck, too, like, we have all this stuff for Dredge. Come on. We just don't need this much stuff. Oh, give me that back. We don't need all this stuff for Dredge. Like, look at the sideboard for Dredge. We're just, like, absolutely stacked. So, like, I think this card could be something else. And my intuition is saying Damping Sphere. Because, like I said, our Amulet and our Tron matchups suck. And I just, like, we have these for Tron, but our Amulet matchup still sucks a lot. So, like, 1 Damping Sphere doesn't actually sound that absurd to me. And, like, I like these cards. I kind of want to find room for Sin Collectors, but we might just be okay without it. Like, we might just be fine without Sin Collectors. So... I don't know. I would be willing to try, like, this card is still questionable, so maybe, like, this could be, like, a Sin Collector? Like, 1/1? Is that absurd? I don't know. Venser was kind of nice. Maybe I'd keep it a Venser. I'd keep it a Venser. I would move this to a Damping Sphere, and I'd run this sideboard if I were playing Humans. I would be conscious of, like, maybe playing, like, the blue-white control kind of matchups, and, like, where my, where I'm missing Sin Collectors, like, because I have a plethora of removal spells, right? That's what they got cut for. They got cut for more like creature removal spells, like Deputy of Detention and Dismember. And so, like, I would be conscientious of that when playing this deck and trying to see like how often I miss having access to something like Sin Collector for a little bit extra hand hate versus something like you know, the Dismembers, the Deputies, the Izzet Staticasters for removal. So that's kind of where my thoughts go there. Humans is good against Arclight. Chaos, I think it's becoming good against Arclight. As soon as they started cutting gut shots, like, it got a lot better. And that's the whole reason why I think it could win the tournament, is because, like, if Arclight's putting a bunch of surgical extractions in their deck and, like, set adrift and stuff like that over, like, gut shots and more, like, lightning axes and flame slashes, then, like, yeah, I think that humans will start becoming favored because you're just cutting removal spells good against humans for things that are actively pretty bad against humans. So that's my thoughts. And like humans is adapting to be able to answer Just Thing in the Ice. So Just Thing in the Ice isn't going to be good enough anymore. Surgical is good against magic cards. I believe you, Zach. I believe you. Anyways, thank you all. I really appreciate everybody hanging out. It was a good time. Thanks everybody for all the hosts. I have a long list of work to do to go back and talk about that. Got a couple subs tonight too. I really appreciate that. Make sure you message me with some sub lists you guys want. And yeah, that'll do it for this video. If you like the content, like what I'm doing here, smash that follow button here on Twitch. If you're watching on YouTube, jam that subscribe button. Easiest way to support me on both platforms, and we'll let you know when I produce more content. And it doesn't cost you anything and supports me. Helps me grow the channel, helps me get bigger, helps me do more of this for you guys. Also, another way to support me is to support my sponsors, which you can see scrolling beneath my face this whole time, my beautiful face. They do support both Team Nova and this stream, so they help me out a lot. And let's talk a little bit about it. We got Inklin Customs, which is an artist that goes to a lot of the Magic tournaments. She's been to every Mythic championship so far, and she also goes to a lot of Opens. She was at Cincinnati when we unveiled our tokens, which look awesome. Make sure you check those out. They should be plastered all over Twitter. I don't know how you missed them if you follow Team Nova on Twitter, because we were absolutely in love with them. She's done nothing but fantastic work, and her prices are all reasonable. So check out her stuff. Use her stuff. Check out our website. You can find that both in the panels below or in the description below on YouTube. And, get our tokens. They're great. They're awesome. Seriously are. Second off, we got hipstersthecoast.com. That is the content production website that Team Nova writes all of their content for. We have a weekly column. Hey, thank you much for the follow, DWMFT. I really appreciate it. As well as Quintus Maximus. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it, guys. And girls. And whatever you choose to be. Anyways, this is the Coast. We have a weekly column. Team Nova has a weekly column. It's what we'd play. It's just like what we'd play. It's called Nova's Playbook, I believe. Nova's Playbook. And we just put like what we're going to be playing every given weekend that there's a tournament. So every weekend there's a tournament. You can check that out. It should go live on the Friday of the tournament. And you can kind of see what we'd play and why. And yeah, it's also just a great content production website. So, if you just want to get a little bit better at the game, don't want to spend money, you can support us by checking out Hipsters of the Coast. And, just check out the podcast, check out the merchandise. They have a lot of great stuff, and obviously they have our stuff, so it's awesome. Third, we got The End Games, which is a store in Charlottesville that we get discounted cards, and so can you. Use the code TeamNovaMTG to get, I believe, I'm just gonna make up my mind. It's gonna be 15% off your singles with them, so you can check out their website, both in the panels below and in the description below. They have basically everything you're looking for in a Magic store, and you can get a percentage off. So, who doesn't want to save money on when buying cards? So they have supported us in many ways, and we appreciate them and all the people that run the end games. Last but not least, ManaTraders.com. Could not do it without ManaTraders. Talked about them a lot before I was even sponsored by them. They're awesome. Could not stream at all without them. Couldn't show you guys all these sweet new tech, all these sweet new decks. And you can get started with them today. They have a free trial. There's no excuse not to use them. Just use them. Anyways, you can check them out. There's a link in the panels below and in the description below to get started on that. Use code TeamNovaMTG, 15% off your first 3 months. You won't regret it. I mean, I've been with the service, I think, 2 years now, and it's absolutely incredible. So highly, highly recommend. Highly recommend you guys check them out. Getting better at Magic. Hipsters of the Coast, Magic Journalism. Their content production website. Hey, take care, Dim Sum. And yeah, thank you very much for all of your support. And I will see you guys next week.